Hey guys, this is Echo Soundworks with another tutorial for SylenthTutorials.com. If you are not subscribed to this YouTube channel and you'd like to stay up to date with all of the tutorials that we are putting out, you can sign up at youtube.com/ADSR Tuts. That's TUTS. So today we're going to be checking out this modulation envelope, and more specifically, we're going to be checking out a tip and trick to make your leads and even basses and plucks have more presence, especially when you're using sidechain compression. So I've talked about this kind of modulation envelope tip and trick a few times, or probably more than a few times by now, but a good amount in the tutorials where I'm remaking a lead. Well, I thought it'd be cool to spend about 5 minutes or so just touching on that idea. So I have a lead that I've been making. It's called Tramp Stamp. Alright, so it's kind of a cool, eerie, creepy type EDM lead. Now, if I put sidechain compression on this, which I have activated via the LFO tool, and this is a cool way to show you. Now this is showing that this is this whole square section, this blue is where audio is going to be. If it's at the top, it's 100% of the volume. So if I kind of have a shape like this, just to butcher this whole shape, if I kind of have this type of shape, this is saying that this whole section, it's a grid, it's on a quarter note grid, is the audio is going to be unaffected really. It's going to be the audio is full signal. Well, when you saw that I had this the sidechain shape loaded up, this black part is the part of the audio signal it's taking out. So you can see that with this lead that I'm playing, there's not a lot of presence on the attack of the note. So if I play this, that could get lost. Think about having a kick drum on all those downs. Think about having maybe a hi-hat or a clap, going with the kick. So one way to remedy that, and just one way to make your leads have a lot more presence inside a Sylenth, is to go down to this modulation envelope. You do it in the first or second one. It does not matter. You go and you select this pitch A and B. So what this is doing is it's applying an envelope to one of these destinations or parameters. And what you can do is this little trick is if you crank up this rotary knob right here to 10 and then slightly boost the decay to like 0.20, 0.15 to 0.40, you'll get this really cool, crispy kind of attack that is so high pitched, our ears can't actually decipher the pitch. It just sounds like clicking, kind of like a kick tick, if you know what those are. And if you go too high with the decay, you'll actually hear this laser type pitch. But right there, it's more aptly described as a perceived click, and that's because the frequency is so high, it's beyond like 20. I would assume it's well beyond 20 kilohertz, and so it would be imperceivable as pitch, so it's kind of more of like a click, high frequency type thing. Well, you can hear the difference. So here is that same lead. Let me choose that. So here's pitch A and B with the pitch decay on. And here it is off. So you can hear how dynamic that makes a sound, and it really helps when you have sidechain compression. So let me play with that sidechain compression again. I'm going to turn off my click so you don't hear that click, the metronome with it, so I might get off rhythm a little bit, but I'll try it. All right, so you can hear that helps it shine through with sidechain compression on. So if I play that without sidechain compression. You can hear there's just not as much presence going on in the attack stage of the notes, which is going to be really important when you're thinking of it's going to be fighting with maybe bass, claps, hi-hats, and that sidechain compression. So that is that trick that I've showed you guys probably a bunch of times, but I haven't spent a lot of time talking about. Using it on basses is really awesome. It just helps the bass just kind of, it gives it this high frequency content. like we were just talking about, that kind of just makes it snap through your kick or your lower frequencies. So you still have to EQ and do your reductive and additive EQ fixes, but it makes it a little bit easier once you get to that stage. So if you guys have any questions or comments, let me know below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you haven't checked out SylenthTutorials.com, head on over there. Tons of cool things, Sylenth. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.